Hmm. So he chased him. And the idiot fell on the thingies.
So, we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
Yeah, good job.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's
Police.
case, it's the same sword.
What else? About kidnapping. Okay. New Mind Palace shit. So he tried to kidnap her, but didn't really hurt her. Henchman, not merely a thief. He's not merely a thief, but also a kidnapper. A henchman who takes on various roles.
Are you able to help me?
The law can't help you with that.
They're protecting their own. Can't ask around camp when I cannot... Yeah. When I cannot ask anybody at camp. Oh, you guys. Having fun?
You still here?
You still here? Bitch. Whoops.
You
I wanted to do this. Give him the old...
Inspector, I believe I can aid
Evidence.
your investigation. I know who the dead man is and what really happened.
You do? Well, good for you. But I'm afraid I'm not the one you need to share your findings with. Speak to Mr. Harlow here. He's the one responsible for settling things in the camp.
You don't even care to listen?
Oh, I do care. Maybe even more than I need to. But I'm only here today to lock the place up, question witnesses, and file the facts. It's sad, but coming up with conclusions is not among my tasks here. You fellows at City Hall do that. Anyway, speak to the supervisor. I'll just stand by and listen to what you have to say.
Okay.
I've already told you all I've learned. Don't bother someone else with this, son.
Did I wanna?
The guards at the sewers were speaking about taking refugees out of the camp. Do you know anything about this, Inspector?
Less than you do, obviously.
And this doesn't bother you as an officer of the law?
I can neither punish them nor put them on the right track, if that's what you're asking. Maybe your friends at City Hall could do something about it, but I seriously doubt that. To be honest, I'm sick and tired of being frowned on for my uniform. If those fine gentlemen you've eavesdropped on are in some shady business, that's on their heads.
Fine gentleman. Come on.
I'm busy.
I'm
Don't
busy.
you have papers to fill? City Hall lubberheads.
What's a lubberhead?
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
What? Pray tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is
Good
where
question,
you
my
problems
friend.
emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
Yeah,
You
witness.
think one small clock can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Yes, refugees. Oh, there we go. Help
Do you know
me.
anything about this?
Help
They
me.
often take us from the camps to work. Most don't mind, though. It's the only way we get a glimpse of freedom.
According to the refugees, some shady people regularly visit the camp and take refugees away with them to perform various work. The work is usually hard, but the refugees receive money and food. The girl was abused after she was supposedly taken to such work. Since then, the refugees decided not to allow their woman to be taken.
So there's a smuggling ring in the camp. This wasn't the first time that someone freely entered the camp to take a refugee out.
At least it was certainly his
Interesting.
last time. My gut tells me that we'll learn more about this ring when we find out where the thug came from.
Interesting. Now, we need to find this lovely lady. Hey, lady!
May I ask for your assistance?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Too busy, I see. What about you? What about yous? Yous?
May I ask you something?
Sorry. We don't see much here.
Time to check
Lies.
your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
I'm asking about fuck
You're the one
you.
who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us
Yeah,
to
they're
help.
douches.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes,
Maybe.
I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice.
Bring
To
him
find
down.
them,
I'm
need
into
Nayla's
justice.
help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no
Dude,
justice
justice.
in this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
Sure.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people?
Does she even speak?
Christ,
English.
Sherlock.
And we lost the picture.
Nayla, I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending.
Yes. My bad.
A cross. the man had this cross.
What
Now
cross?
go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
Fine, I don't need your help either.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Not my best work, John, by a long shot. Naylor doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Just with the cross. How does that work?
At least some of your kind have a hat. Thank you again.
Yeah. I mean, sort of I do, but I'm kind of a dick, so you know. Badges such as these are usually awarded to high-ranking officials. Oh crap. The follower from the photograph might be one, of course. The man found dead, blah blah blah. Not here by chance. I might need the tattoo later. We need the official. Should we go to the newspapers or... Wait, did we collect all key evidence? Crap, I have no idea. Did we do it? Do you know about the tattoo? Have you seen it before?
May I ask you something?
Sorry, we don't see much here.
Oh, open your eyes more or something. Right, let's try the... You okay, buddy? The city hall, maybe. City hall. City. What is this? Oh, ghost. Ghostesses. Was it this? Yep. Actually, I'm really close. I'm just gonna go by foot. By feet. It's right this one. Here we go, City Hall. Now, how do we find this person? This person. I know he's the devil, apparently. So he's probably official. Oops. Stop messing everything up. Oh, official. I have no idea which year this is. Probably the latest. We don't know which district it is. British high-ranking official. I guess job? Thomas Norton, born 1840 in London. Graduated from Oxford, started working at the Home Office as a secretary. Took position as a military commissioner in India. Great. Honored by the Queen herself with the Order of the Bat. In March 1878 was appointed as the British envoy in Cordon with his own cabinet in City Hall. Shit. Shit, John. We know who it is now. Deputy Chief. Where was that lady? There we go. Can I speak to the...
Have you found anything helpful?
Guess not. Thomas Norton, there we go. Hey, Mr. Thomas, why did you kill the lady? I won't confess your sins.
If you're here on matters of signing up for military service, come back tomorrow. Our department needs to straighten out some business.
Or, you know, let me have a good look at you. Tired from work, didn't sleep last night. No time to shave. Ugly ass meadow. Never removed. Like, come on, buddy. Stays at work late. How can you tell just by the wrinkly clothes? What's this? Wine? Question mark. Wrinkled clothes and red eyes may mean that he didn't return home last night. Instead of work, this man would rather lose himself in depravity and alcohol. Looks like he lives with a nightmare, attempting to rid himself of these terrible memories of past mistakes. Fine, let's go with this one. Fuck it.
Why are you staring at me like I'm a Madame Tussauds figure? Didn't you hear what I just said?
You blame yourself for what you did. Won't be any good unless you confess to me, so I'll try to be polite.
What sort of did are we talking about?
Which of the dates we're talking here? I did a lot of shit.
You don't remember her name.
Lad, if you won't tell me why you came, I'll call for someone here to sort you out, if you get my meaning.
We'll send you to justice. Alright, let's show him the shit.
Do you recognize this man?
We definitely look alike. But you have the wrong person.
Of course,
Really?
of course.
Then you won't mind if I pass this along to the newspaper.
All right. All right. Is this about money, as you said in the letter?
Letter?
What kind of sum are we talking about?
I've never written a single word to you. Bribery, not my style.
So, that letter, it wasn't from you?
Well, it appears that more and more people in the city are finding out about your despicable hobby, doesn't it? You're in the clutches of justice, and very soon they will squeeze you. It's in your
Well,
best
blackmail
interest.
is not really the clutches of justice, but you
now
know.
we have a nice long talk. Do you drink, Mr.
Sherlock Holmes.
Mr. Kick your ass.
All the best
Send you to
discussions are
jail.
accompanied by a glass of whiskey. But out of respect for you, I won't drink either.
Respect? That's an unusual word in your mouth, Mr.
Funny coming from
Where are
you.
my manners? My name is Thomas Norton, a British envoy in Cordon on a military mission. So, where do we start?
Why did you do it? Who's blackmailing you?
You mentioned blackmail. Tell me about it.
All right.
Alright,
A couple of days ago, I received an anonymous letter. It said that in the art gallery at Caravansary there exists a painting that incriminates me. The blackmailer made it clear that if there is a painting, then a photograph exists too. And I should be wary of what it might do to my reputation.
What does the blackmailer want from you?
Money, of course. What else do such people want? Needless to say, I don't remember anyone taking photographs at the party. Up until the last moment, I hoped he was bluffing. But he wasn't, as you've just proven to me.
Show me the letter.
I burnt it as soon as I read it.
Bullshit,
I've left
gimme.
enough evidence. There's no need for any more.
What happened?
So, let's return to the beginning. What happened at the party?
I vaguely remember that night. As usual at such parties, you meet people, you talk with them, they invite you to spend some time alone.
Do a few lines,
What
I
can
know,
say?
I know. I've been to
I got
those
myself
parties.
mixed up with the wrong company, and somebody must have mixed some psychoactive substance in my drink. After that, it's all blurry. I completely lost my sanity. I made a terrible mistake which I regret deeply.
You don't say. Do refugee girls often appear on the menu at those types of parties?
It's rather rare.
So you didn't attend the party to engage in an exotic experience involving a vulnerable woman unable to accuse you of assault.
I would never have planned such a terrible thing. What happened was just bad circumstances.
Just bad luck, it happens.
Boniface Mercurio, does the name mean anything to you?
He's an artist, right?
The one responsible for the painting that compromises you. I found him dead in his room.
Oh, that is bad.
Oh.
Wait, you don't think that I have anything
Shit
to do with
happens,
it?
I guess. I
I had
mean,
motive to kill him.
Maybe I did, but listen. I know how this looks, but murder? That's on another level. I had thoughts that this Mercutio...
Mercurio.
Well, him, yes. I thought
Meducio.
he could have been the blackmailer. But I was too afraid to make any hasty decisions. There were plenty of ways to fail by making a move, so I chose to wait. To see what he would do next. You have to believe me.
I don't believe people, I believe evidence.
Then look at the evidence.
I'm looking.
The painting that depicted you in the image of the devil was stolen by a mercenary. Did you have anything to do with it?
I might be a rotten person, sir, but hiring criminals for illicit purposes is not in my daily schedule.
And buying the painting in an attempt to hide the crime, is that on your daily schedule?
What would you do in my situation?
I would never put myself in such a situation.
You're young. I could never have imagined myself in my current position, yet here I am in front of you. We all make mistakes, Mr. Holmes, and I'm no exception. Mr. Holmes, I've built my entire career on hard work and uncompromising dedication to the crown. I made a mistake, but I'm not a villain from some cheap adventure fiction. By putting me behind bars, you will benefit precisely no one.
Rotting in prison is the least you deserve, but I have a better idea. You will make amends and help the ones you hurt.
So help the refugees and help Newa.
Use your connections to help patriate the refugees, find them decent homes, give them jobs. There must be a meaning to your position and my decision.
Yes, all right, I can do that. So, will you give me the photograph now?
That's not all.
We're not done yet.
Naylor deserves the very utmost of what you can do.
Help the girl? I can't risk the press paying extra attention to her. I will do anything except that.
I need to think this all through. Don't do anything foolish in the meantime.
What makes you think you can decide what's best for these people?
Such is the arrogance of British imperialism. I take your point.
Yeah, fuck you.